on the economy, on the country, on the governance. But I'm afraid that he's running away from a debate, isn't it? His people say he doesn't want to debate, but he doesn't want to debate because he knows I'll expose the emptiness of his policies. He says he has a 24-hour economy that he cannot explain. It's as empty as an empty barrel. He cannot explain it. None of his people can explain it. They say they will be exporting lions and elephants. But when we meet mano a mano, we can debate and the country will see where our policies lie. And that is where we should go. We should give the country an opportunity to listen to us. But if he chooses not to debate, I will continue to sell my policies to the people of Ghana, and you will take the decision.
The RAZ Media GH on YouTube and also Kennedy Ajapon Jr. on Facebook. Abusianfo, ene another day, ene de menche me boni tew pa na mafiri ha akọ because time ko. Abusianfo wahu maka kire mo se Sabre way babia yaduru no. The NDC is suffering from a trauma. Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia edi amawo. Abusianfo sa mbe kaya before ansana MPP for eba be Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia Manaba Beye, the flag bearer and the presidential candidate for the NPP. The NDC came out singing and dancing, shouting and making noise, telling Ghanaians to say Ghana for and as the MPP for the Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia and Beba Manaba Beye flag bearer dia. Nkomo no NDC for no campaign kura ye friend campaign no nkomo nye bi asemo ya make minim se munyina mo kai ni ye pa especially Sami Jamfi microphone so do so ha Sami Jamfi be gina ho kama ye nyina ye te ho asese some MPP for the ruling party enim no mo koyi Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia so no na metu franka emma won dia ene omo NDC for omo awene the election in advance. And I'm saying omo nye campaign, they will just build up console uso uniso omo dia he guess ye campaign a ye kanyansa sema kire Ghana for no na omo dia asa atopa emato enen sense bi emfamfa so mra Ghana ni bia ne na omo ye omo se de nkomo ba ba ye no na sabra na omo kasa na ye mu buru meka kire mo se na me pa che wo odwene se obi a one ne ekọ ako a ono no ope wo sunkunima di obebada abeka kire se bia fa prayers a omunim bobo ena bra be bobo no on Canada because onim se o ka o man trick a obetum di iron awene no but onim se bio MPP mu no nyebre bia na obeka asem a our co-MPP supporters crowd on wadi at once enti abaye debate bebre na binom ka enti emfa Dr. Mira ebinom se emfa Kennedy Mira Ibrahim si Dr. the ordinary ban DC for Berrien and a one and a man for Kasa ya marking the Japan Sunya grounds. Eric Khan in some Cassia in some papa in him say na yen throne in ano tragum. Ivan Sankama Muakwaba, Jesse Sammy also Muakwaba. in sama papa him say yen tro nyina na otwagum just because of say NDC for atreke na adwene say Dr. Bawumia cannot win because of campaigner or yen from 2008 up to 2016 and in sama okafa Ghana economy. Etimiya I'm NDC for ebeka ye ma yedi yete ni pefe say di omo hwehwe omo akoma so ade any Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia. And I am people for so say Papa ni yenim no Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia yenim no yenim ni suban yenim ni character yenim di otumi yeni di ontumi nye enti say yesi ye de na ba we are bringing him not because ne ho efe nye said ye momo ye ne say obi ye tenten gram nti na makofa na mo de raba na mo say yesi ye de obi ba ye de na ba because of his competence and I'm people for ye to abai and ye koyi Dr. Bawumia Dr. Bawumia sabe na NDC fo ahase a campaign no mu giram gidigidi ukoba bia yezu eyeza nkwase asem na omu kaka ho. But since ye Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia no the NDC a omu promise yen say ana omu die NDC MPP for say munyi Dr. Muhammad Bawumia mera na omu campaign no omu campaign no enye easy ma won no. After we brought Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia no, the NDC was not able to find grounds to stand and to campaign adentia because of say there no more canon no mu nyina NDC for no nim say na no kure bia nim na mbom no eye Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia ena na omusuro no because omunim the wisdom I won nipa mind team nyansa I won team odo a amanfo wo ma no ene kwan a as a vice president enema watumi agina na nan so aye no northern region any some zongo areas in the country. So the MPP NDC was scared say NPP for be northern a Muslim mana be di party nanim now betumi conquer the Muslim side and also the northern side. But me catch them would be I say the reason why I follow MPP is because nipo mudi party na nim no adwen kese and a domutim nim de na domutim so the omo ma bonte me kasa just for talking sick be say e kan efie bia mensa wom nti say MPP ni wetima ba bonte be kan nse bi ento asoma. It doesn't make it all the MPP people are like that. But the majority of the MPP men are men with sense, knowledge, consciousness, and more over. So the MPP decided to bring Bawumia because of say they did their homework well and they understood say asemna na NDC for ekano na ye the opposite side of the reality. Abusia yedi Dr. Muhammad Bawumia ba ya Dr. Shah se opia bonten aton ne ho e de amandisi a panyan mahama sori a wadwa ye ntia wadwa asofofo bom paye ma doctor nkramofo bom paye ma doctor zongo fo eforo doctor abosonson fo eforo doctor papa yadwa ana me kan mitim sa nyem na mo se yemfa Dr. Mra na muduma enye izimamu ti asema the NDC communication director sister Diana Pia Mwakwaba ti asema ba me we papa we kan ye NDC communication director Sami Jamfi yenko ti asema o kan ye before ansana MPP amanyokuo no eyi Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia yebe to asotie
happiest person in this world if the MPP chooses Bawumia as their next flag bearer. Mama bi mana yemra maye.
Untie.
Ye campaign. Ye campaign.
A few moments later.
Na abusua asɛm wɔ na asɛm gya mfini ne nkorɔfoɔ no de betu ɔmo ano kyerɛ yɛn ɔmo de bɛyɛ ɔmo ho akɛsesɛm de kyerɛ yɛn. And I bring Dr. Bawumia, we will show you where the power lies. Monfa Dr. Mera, we will defeat you. Dr. Diamond Neba, ye Juma Swa ye Mera Maye. NMPP for ye bomb modena ye kofa doctor at the buy. Now the doctor buy the confusion of SC or NDC amanyo kuno. Ama even the leader himself Kurano. Oko campaign ground sir. Manifesto na ekita na ene na wo so mo hu dawuro magana fo ntie mu asem na nka yenyina so nto abama no okọ campaign na abo afa ne team he have nothing about nothing about it okojina campaign na oka nsem a enitire ene nan ene aso enye ono nko anti fo mpanfo nyina kojina campaign ground omunim se yekese yede die wunimu yo die wutumi yo ye can the awene the heart of the people they can't into the abeni say Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia personal attack and the corner so na me pese me mo video bi nchirawo na tie video no ye wi a na mabobo video bi achirawo how are some MPP people and NDC people omo attack Bawumia. Sa video am ba che osisi e be kire wi yie de ntia the NDC is doing everything possible to tarnish the image of Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia. It cannot work. Entimi nyadwuma. Entimi nyadwuma because the onyame ehira no wahira no. Frank Andome Mwakwaba. The nti wase me change my background. The Yankopon ehira no na wahira no. The Yankopon ehira no tamfo nyeden entumi nse no. But I know, and it is clear, according to video and Bible actually will say, NDC has lost the voter banking center no more zongo areas. Tiemiye NDC for na zongo areas na koye omo hub, but be omo kwaji vote di bedi nkunim. Frank Tiop Frempo Mwakwaba. Na NDC for afan nkramofo any zongo area ewo Ghana mamu se eho na ye ba bi omo no omo kwaji omo vote edibedi nkunim ewo Ghana abatom nshiraba aneka memwakwaba na nso nam se Dr. Bawumia oye kramoni no kramoni papa kramoni a onya ne ho ni wuri amfiri na chi kramoni a bibi beto ne nsam odan na ni di hwe ni wianom esremu ni jata asabio obetena akra ni wuri amfiri ni kurom na okonoba na oni omudi nkitaho oni omokasa oni omudi nkomo oni mo haw na obeye vice president so wasan a solve one how ama omo no they are listening to him eno na aboafa NDC leadership omo team because omo atiase say this time round said Dr. Bawumia as a vice president watumi ache the parliamentary seat na one northern region watumi ache mu mienu ajefa e de ama MPP a abra no ye vice president ya this time or no ankasa na ekotena konwa no so no it is more probably say ye beche mu miensa ama MPP afa mu mienu na NDC fo afa northern region seat no enchemu baako tie me biem. And I'm saying Dr. Bawumia nye the ordinary north now but now a southern part of Ghana na ni wure free na chi no yaokramat assume me akwa ba want to say. And I'm saying Dr. nye the common north now but na southern part of Ghana Accra Kumasi a muntaka nom ne halu na no mu wure free omo chi no mahama nom no. And I'm saying asunti ma Dr. Bawumia no nipa wo domano because ni wire free na chida otako ni krom oyi nipa kesi o ba omi nipa kesi o ba omi ano it's only about the vice presidency in Ghana for yenim no. But Dr. Bahalaj Muhammad Bumia is a big man of nature. And I'm say one po na sefo. Na of course ni omo di nkita ho. Na oni omo to nsa didi. Na oni omo di nkomo, oni omo trans wo nuase di nkomo fa adwene. Abra na ode ne ho no. Ama nipa e wo do edema no. And the Muslims, the Muslim community, they are supporting him. The young can say Esremufo Northness, they are supporting him because onone breso and nsu ayebenom aye available in the northern part of Ghana. Onone breso na sebio yenwianom Northness when summertime omutimi bia nnuabama ne ye. Ne breso na shelter factory no yetumi aye no northern region mana ye. Ne breso na yesisi schools ahodo wo northern region and hospitals ahodo ye ya ka akwan ahodo wo northern region and ameno so emanipa edon na NDC for ye omonwa asemu ya confuse won ema omun hu de omonye enti the aka say either they go by personal attack or they lose, or they have nothing to say. Because Bawomian and homework here, Okojano can't some to the person about Omeya, or be catch why the problem, the consequences of the problem, and how he's going to solve it, and in which manner he is going to solve that problem. And to apart from say, human or care person, kind person, ama nipa dono no, na numukasa, eto assume, ama nipa genedi. And you may even say, Osiba would have been bought if leaders were bought like football players by some countries. Because Papa na agree that the team no emu eduru. And the NDC confusion ayebasa ti asema NDC MP oye northern ti asema o kan cheni mianu ma NDC for e northern region ti
election. This election is going to be one of the most difficult elections for us. So nobody
what did you kan no obi omo say doctor na yedene ba omunye campaign no say there NDC for abeka ne badwam pefe say sai abatu we omokwa akoto no the most difficult election that they have ever faced. Tiemiye pa we are not no Ghana ojino okaso or you not no onye southern part of Ghana or a full northern and a Muslim into him who Baomia is in their community. And it has some no can ye or say there
this election is going to be one of the most difficult elections for us. So nobody should take things for granted.
So what?
This is going to be the biggest fight of our lives. Why do I say so? The last election, we fought against Akufo-Addo, who is not from anywhere near here. Look at the margin by which we beat him in the north.
So last year, during the election, last 4 years ago, 2020, during the election, the NDC was fighting with Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. It was northern region vote to them. Obiara no can say, so we imagine mfa say difference ya na wo vote na NDC for nya na northern any vote to MPP for nya not na ye kiti bi abra na nado danko Akufo-Addo onye not na tio but we influence no super. The influence of Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia unstoppable. Sister Norida Nyako Mwakwaba. The influence, the effect of it is possible, no, unstoppable, untouchable, uncountable, massive, untouchable. A direct penetration without not even seeing that. It is the same way, and not in a new way. I can't teach any NDC for.
This time we are facing Bawumia, who is our neighbor. So the fight that we put up in the last election, this election, we need to put up double of the fight that we put up in the last election. So nobody should take this for granted.
Shawate. Nana do krana no nye notina. Doctor etimi ya adwuma ewo Northern region ho. Ema NDC for NMPP for akwa check the seat na ewo soro ho no omo ache mu pe. Nti oka ama NDC for ate eye indirectly admitting say afi we yawe because Northern region any zone go sa na eye babia na ye adwene ye give vote e de count ye ho no doctor eba ene na ba bechem afafa kese do na ye call the southern part of Ghana so there the MPP have the men there who will capture the massive vote for them. Accra, Greater Accra, I think based on the analysis, you know, Greater Accra, say MPP there. They are going to win, hands down. And the Obi Amomo say, yeah, the Dr. Muhammad Bawumia ba monye campaign. Obi Amomo say, Doctor, they remember as a presidential candidate who will be steady as ya bonten abo Dr. Nanuma Semon Kwa edi anwene campaign no. Sana ye headache. In fact, headache no akoso sama NDC form painfo no omuko jina platforms so omuko ye campaign na ato omu ene nkwasi akeka. Say the NDC leadership and kwasiafo na omo so ombedi Ghana man so no omuko jina platform so a ti asema e kan.
Of you in the Zomo community, they will come and tell you that Dr. Bawumia is a Muslim. Today, those of you who are close to Dr. Bawumia, I want you to go and tell him. He started by drinking wine and we forgave him. He progressed to drink whiskey and started dancing off it and walking carelessly. Now, he has decided to be chewing pork. Tell him that the people of Bolga have asked me to come and tell him, led by our leader who is the Dog Eaters Association of Ghana and International Requirement, that if he makes a mistake and he joins in the eating of dogs, we will beat him in Bolga. Do you know what I said? He should stop at the pork. If he decides to not join us to eat the dog meat, he should come to Bolga. We'll meet him there. Honorable Muhammad.
Sawate. Confusion no aye basa. Confusion aye basa to the point to say the NDC cannot campaign. Entro in chanto so ye can't ye pen. Listen to what his leader says. Listen.
You know you take the tick room ha. You were so for her. You were imam for her. You were ahim for her. You were civil society organizations for her. And so NDC can't. According to say NDC young kwa and your person. I was saying now you kaboom. na ye maya no ko ba ko ne ka kire aban se ade a wodi sem a mo de edi Ghana for no emre na so se mo beko enso wo be hu se ye beko ohini bi ho o se o ye bo abaso ejuma pa wa ye no e na de ye ko asori a ni amana akoto ho o ye hira ho wo be di nkunim wa ya de pa ezu okombosom ha ni ehwehwe ensa egu abosom no so e ka se wa ya de ye bosom no be di wechi na we
Abushaza wate. Chese papa no doctor ahete everywhere to the point to say there is a massive confusion in the NDC. Tie papa weti asemu fro bi oka no as a campaign message tie.
Wasn't designed say obekwa ko hu confirm bebre e wo baby. What I say? A project to help families. What I say? Say ombenye sika e wo and confirm ejuma ho. Because at time no the demand for confirm it had become a delicacy. Oko baby a ye totom confirm na nipa ere na omo de rebia ni Guinness ni ade. Enti SADA project no. Yeah, it wasn't designed say obekwa ko hu confirm bebre e wo baby. What I say? A project to help families. What I say? Say ombenye sika e wo and confirm ejuma ho. Because at time no the demand for confirm it had become a delicacy. Oko baby a ye totom confirm na nipa ere na omo de rebia ni Guinness ni ade. Enti
Abushanfo se wate. Enti Dr. Bawumia na ni abere oye ni campaign no de ekoso ni. Na abusha tie, ame kansa mo ntwiro. Afiwe campaign na ekwa ye no. Nya nsem we bi na ye pa hwe, ye pa sempa ye de nkoso bebre o man Ghana. And this are confused because doctor break their grounds everywhere. So what did they do? Abro mu hu say babia asay omuntumi nya hwe no. They decided to attack the EC. Gomo so mo lusu election na wie. The NDC know that they have lost the election. And what do they wanted to do? They decided to attack the EC. Because omko campaigner nsem na omoka no ento asum. Ye kofuro bi so omeka de omba ya 24-hour economy ye nti ase. Okofuro bi so omeka sa o se me ba mechiche sika ma 500 Ghana 500 Ghana ba bejiche mo numbers na machiche sika ma mo. Na minim se san campaign eye me beche sika ma mo. We eye buruchira nka mahama ya chill of corruption. Because you are telling Ghanaians ukromufo say you are going to share money to their pockets direct. What be that? Edemra and a chow mine sika. Before you can share your country, answer me to me a chow mine sika edema ukromufo. Enye momo ma number we make a law. Our parliament ne dia che ye dia ma compensations and our pensions ye dia ma or my ma. Mahama is doing everything by himself because doctor ase ground so what did they do? And this if for hire man for some may de ewo Ghana demonstration adenti omo say EC never be oye omonte ase ye fra mo say mo mra meeting so amoma na ene EC e bob modena a born a home modern na and I invite all the political actors omo Ghana say omomra na obia meka de eha no de onti ase de odwene se wo say yenye ne yie na obi bia problem bia ofili se wanya ne wo election commissioner no ne processes no no onfa meto abonten na yehu kwan ya befa so a ye bekora no enti kabusuamfo yi obi a watimi aye demonstration wa abonten say yisi wiawo na yisi ama wakwanya na wakopie ne office. What do you do? What do you do? I was saying submit your evidence base ya udigina soa o kandia oka. But NDC went to the meeting and they were not able to give out a single evidence of what they are saying. Hey, Ghana, for we are mad. No way. Ya kosi se we nomfo bi no mo anum we bone aye basa abonten. Ya kosi sa enkwasiafo bi ahihye omontaade de praka da so omonkoye dede wo abonten se isi ebo NDC kro no. Mako akopie mu wo isi anim. Monfa evidence na ekire se obi wi amono emekire a NDC se onfa ma na pamachew bo video bi akire mo akuadonko ene harisa ayarega ensema ene omoka ndi kire NDC na em say Miracles, I love Miracles the way that he communicates. I say believe say which I completely agree say NDC for omo ye nipa bi omo ni broken heart. Omo ni broken heart o. Just say NDC supporters, you can treat them kwan bi a opeso. Ubetumi di omo adwene di agora ye di ope ubetumi di ama omo aye ne mafo ubetumi. You can let them do whatever. They will never go broken heart. They will still keep on supporting, even though you're fooling them. Just say, on tiasie, isi uni isi o problema for evidence na bra. MPP people also have some issues with the EC register. Yes, they went to the office, they issued their statement, they brought evidence, and the problems were solved. But you almost dabi. Yemfa your problem na ye wano machiremo. What we want to do is to hit the streets and make unnecessary noise. Madika can't say those protests, any demonstration in DC, it is not about anything. No, it is because Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia has said grounds. So all what they can do is to create an impression, say they have been stealing. Say the beya omochi di fo nkwasiafo no binom no ebeji omo atum na omo pia botan ko edede said ye omo ye 2020 asi dunkati ankasa esan ba abonten ebeka kire Ghana fo se na onye nokoro so omo anwen na omo koro na omo nim number of voter ye to them omo entiba koshia e o ipac monfa mo evidence mra mo se monfa ma ene Alhassan Ayarega say, and NDC for I will show you Pepe. Messi and Alhassan Ayarega say, Samomo nam kruna mudi nkwasi asem. Osikani kwajo kwa achimi ya mwakwaba. Alhassan Ayarega say, and ne manyamu woha Alhassan Ayarega any akuadonko almost say ne NDC for some other. We are coming to show you sense. Yes, here the Ghana card, voter register. Mosemo ntiasie, enam krono ne nkwasi asemne enipa amoko pake omo free different countries to come and let them register nti. Mosemo ntiasie. But at the same time, you are expecting a credible and clean and a perfect register. Abra mum na muye the first people. Sabio mo say system no abra mum ena momwa ema system no nya adwuma yie abra mum na mo ante ase ama isi amfa Ghana card anye register no nka what would have been so credible than using an authentic identity card to register voters said omo na brochire. But enam bone adwemmone nsem hunu lack of sense lack of message, lack of political vision, lack of ideas in T. NDC decided to oppose the decision made by the EC to use Ghana card to make sure say the voter register will be authentic. Montiasie and I'm chrononi near Woodia Mudin or borderline also. But you, the same people, come out and complain. And then, Madre no bibi womana, bibi ekaba biana. Now, dear, member, Oskani, unkro for a muya here. Samaila Kabola, Memoakwaba. And this for who ya he, Abusiame so say like a video na share. Now and then your first time so subscribe to the channel na enkoyanim. And this for who ya he, only your mood dinner wa heni ya, you will pass over them, be tremor, be dio monim. And arasa ya nega say, and there's some of them who aba, me be chilemu nyansa. Say a more and I'm the cost of all these things. Miria, na ma boy kuya donko nyansa o ka kire NDC for. Papa me na me say o nyansa sa. Me boy kuya donko so de na me bo akire. Na ma san abo Justin Kodua making it clear, hey, NDC, bring your evidence. Let's move on and stop going and doing that shebelebe things. Yen kwen konko tie arasa yarega abra omo hard time in the EC office. Yaba na ya den na ya to aso se de ye na obiribia no. Yen konko tie ba to aso.
Very much. My greetings to Madam Chair and to all.
Yeah, jalu kwaku apia me akwaba pa. Yeah, yen kwen konko tie. Munti arasa yarega nsem o ka kire NDC for. I don't know how these people are not ashamed. Tie.
I want to applaud both the NDC and Madam Jane Mensah, the commission, for doing a great job and listening to each other. The NDC had brought a lot of issues for all of us to listen to. We have carefully listened to it from various platforms, and today we are on the main platform where things were addressed for all of us to hear. But for me, it's going to be very difficult for Ghana to have a perfect system.
So what?
Without a national data system.
We've
been running around talking about data collection, data system, national health insurance, DVLA, Ghana card, EC. In other jurisdictions, I'm sure some of those from the foreign countries are here. They have a data system, a database, one data system that has every information of everybody from the child born today until the last old man standing. We don't have such data. And we must admit that we are doing our best to give each other a perfect data. And that has challenges. We cannot say that we will not have challenges in anything we do. That is not entirely true. So in as much as we want a perfect data, we should be thinking about the APC national data system that we are proposing all this while. That system captures every information of everyone. And when you turn 18, you don't need the EC to tell you, come and register. A letter will be sent to you to go to the EC's office to register your name automatically. When you turn 18, whether you are a Ghanaian or a foreigner who comes from Ghana or another country, you cannot register if you're a foreigner. But what do you do here? Parties here bring in foreigners to come and register. Parties here bring in minors to come and register. And you expect 100% perfection of a voter register. How is that going to be possible? We are are the cause of where we are today. And we must all admit, we cannot be feeding the voter register and expect it to be credible the way we want it. So if the EC is giving us something and the NDC is asking a forensic audit into the voter register, there's no problem asking for a forensic audit. But the problem here is that we are only holding a provisional voter register. That allows for correction and allows for updates and that allow us to make suggestions like we are doing now until we get to the final register. It is when we have the final register, then we have problems with it. Of course, we will all agree that yes, we will not go to the election until these problems are resolved. Whether it's coming from the NDC, it's coming from the MPP, it's coming from the APC or any other party. Because we are all part of this game called elections. And we must admit that listening to them today, I'm convinced that they are doing their best. And I'm also convinced that the NDC is convinced that listening to them today, there have been new changes and new development from where it was until today. So, I need all of us to know this. But I also want to appeal to the EC. In terms of Pusuga, the casual workers we take to help us in every process in electoral commission activities is also another problem. Don't forget, most of these casual workers are either NDC, MPP, APC, or any other thing. So when we find a problem like this in Pusuga, like Madam Chairperson, it's a human society. If I'm an APC member and I think that a member come and I want to favor, I will favor him. Whether I'm an EC member or not, I will do it. But the problem here is that, look at the problem now. We have transfer of vote, 332,000. What is that for? What it means is that some political party were making transfer from where they have strongholds and where they think they have weak or less stronghold and they can win, they will transfer huge numbers from that place to favor themselves. Are we listening very well? So, this issue that we are facing today is not just an issue of the EC. It's all of us. We have contributed to this. That's the fact of the matter. We have all contributed to where we are. We want a credible voter register, but we feed it with wrong information. We feed the EC with wrong information, yet we want a credible voter register. How on earth will that happen? How? The computers are not human beings, they are systems. What you feed it is what it's going to give back to you. It will not give you a different thing. We want to win elections as political leader, and look at our attitude. We want to be president of the Republic of Ghana, yet we are corrupt. Is this the attitude of the people who want to be president of this country? Is this our attitude? Can we be trusted ourselves? I'm ashamed of all of us here. Please, let me finish. Yes, everybody has time.
Yes,
you spoke well. I'm also a big party.
Yes, you are. Come on, big man. Talk.
Then the issue of forensic audit into the IT system. Let me be sincere with my brothers from the NDC. If there is no IT system, there is no voter register. Let's be sincere. If the IT system is not working, there is no way you can get a voter register. So, I will plead. Yes, of course, we all want what is right for us. So let's wait. Mr. IT man, you were here, and you listened to what everybody is saying. We all want a credible voter register. Because we want When we win, when the APC win election, don't be war between NDC and MPP. When the MPP wins election, they won't come and say the voter register was not corrupt. They will accept it in this state. If they win this election, they will accept the voter register. They won't come complaining. Am I right? The same way if MPP wins, they will also accept the voter register. So in as much as we want a credible voter register, Madam, well done for giving us a perfect understanding of what you presented today. We are grateful. I am not here to defend any party or support any party. I am here to talk for APC and the Ghanaian people. We are their voice. And we must begin to look at each other and tell us the truth.
Yes.
We are not here for propaganda.
Catch
we are
it
here to build a nation.
Catch it all.
We are here to build institutions. Strong institutions.
Yeah.
And we must all be part of it. I thank you and I rest my case. Thank you very much.
Hanson Ayarega, a good one there. When this is for we, she said, the main opposition party has come to a level where even smallest party at about 50,000. Etime twe NDC amanyo kosi ho e ka omo anim na omo ayi cool na omo te ho tio the biggest opposition party enam trotrasem any unlawful act I wo mumunti no small parties APC CPP Akuyadonko Chada, Alan, and all the rest. Omutumi NDC si ho di omo atem with intellectual manner. Enam entrotra sema the opposition party is doing. Nti we no na mo se yenkoto abama omo ema o medigana mayani. And it is better Yarega. At least Yarega has an open point of view, not limited. And follow John Mahama and finish. What is about kind? Or since I must see NDC for most more proper data, I had a better bar. I didn't tear one tear see my Ghana card and yet voting register. I didn't tear. No more to Omohenanim. I didn't tear Mugusu kwasi Togo for Burkina for Cote d'Ivoire for. Enkwada ebe chire wondin so omomra meto aba ade ye kan say ye may forensic audit ewo ade a enye complete nye register we na de beto aba e provisional the main one will come eninya mai osi enkoye forensic audit ewo de yemfa nto abanum nti be forensic audit wo de yemfa nto abanum na de beto abano ya nya hwiwo ma ehefo na okodusi lack of common sense, lack of knowledge make my people perish enokre NDC for aje omonim guase ena APC Mr. Yarega akire wo mu se de mo ye bia no you may be right but munhu say Mona moye the sources of that problem in the system. Jimmy. Now, what the moment unko? Nenko tie. Kofi Kwaro. I got now NDC for say on MPP for change ballot box number no. Ballot number no. Moment ko to so asema okachire NDC for tie.
For the work that they did this morning by presenting this to us. This has demonstrated that EC is up to the task. They know what they are doing. And everybody must commend the EC. And I'm not going to accept that human error institution or whatsoever. Because we all know some political parties in this country have been registering minors and foreigners who are supposed to be on the register. And they have transferred a lot of people from places where they have no business to go and register to elect members of parliament. After doing this, Then they turn around and come and tell us that the voter register is compromised. This register is not compromised. Thank you and God bless you.
Shawate, me say even smaller parties are now the people who are disgracing the NDC. So what did I say? Man, Kofi Kwaro Kaya no. Ose moa, moko se san koran be register won. Moko se sa foreigners be register won. Mutumi se sa amanfo free a place to another, just to make sure say mo betumi awoteni parliamentary seat wo ho. Mokwa na moya na anye yi a na masen da mo ho abeka say obi ya ade bi emfata nense. What a shame. What a shame. But I wonder these people, my catch up say, and this if no, omo ne fede, omo mfere ade kura. Aniwo ebi ni omudumu, fede obi ni omumu, broken heart, omo nibi. Omo de introtrasem no nkwa, nsem no nkwa. Onwanim gwase. Smaller parties omunye nowhere behind you. And I'm trasem ni Jimmy semne unlawful art inti. A smaller parties ne omo ka nyansa semde to the main opposition party. Etim na obeka nche me kwaku ameti hai. Sebe me nkoto abama jo mahama. A nipa omo twa ne ho ahia. Omunim kwan ye de ensuo cap etwere o e wo fom. Ha? Meme nkoto abama Jomahama omo twa ne ho ahia, director of elections for the NDC onim kwan ye fa so de kuruwa etwa o ewo nsuom. Meme nkoto abama no na adam agimi mi didi amenom nkwan me nchiama sumu nsa nkwan emma so. That is what is it for you. Now video ya mebo ama we bo madra na tie ne yie. Akuya don koso wa asemoka efa what is going on the EC. Na yenti asema akuya don koso kan e de fa Jemensa ho ye wi ayato ado.
Penifo amohia. Me danya me ase se me be ye. Ye nyina ye ba me ba no so me ma me no.
Abusianfo be sire o se bo madra na subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, please. Subscribe and let's move on.
Sorry, you know here see. Me dey me ase say obet na konyo so. Esu fidi am for sumo no. And this is for at the papa. Na so over the court. Bra no obet trade and the court. Na so mo ni mu guase ka omo. Ni nyina echi no. Ya say obet trade me am see where make say. Isi ka say obi afa nipa emetna table no ba bia ye trade no obi afa nipa mra na ye hu say ye be trade no obi antimi anka ho asem me di nipa koyi ba bia be me di nipa ko bi ni nyina echi no ya trade ni kama what the book ya de challenge nyina ka ho di fa ka ho ti obi a wonya afie du nwatwe ya ntwere obi a wonya ganani ya ntwere ada na mo hadi pesa wonu se nya me de ba ye onyanko pa de ba ye wo ye dai mo boa be bompa ye se nyanko pa san tanachi kwam bia so wonyi na finti wo ye oba sonko wo ye nipa sonko me boa ba so mpro ha yi ni penny for no penny wo bo ma ba so ada na mo tete de sa me ya me nkan tinti me he wo se nipa duonu mu asai ya ye wuwe wo ade ni mo ye sabe he Mobwa. I don't know which one to us. What's baby? I don't know. I don't know what is that.
So, akuya don kwa ye si onko school da. Sana Ghana for can say papa menunko school da. Maami we kura po ni mu say the electoral commission no ema omo akwanya kwa ombefa so a omo be verify each and every register. Each and every voter obeko register. Now what challenge if you don't think say no correct onipa no fata ss obetumi ayedai atwere ni din ya mamo yi mu nkrofo do makotena register center ho se mo observe na mu hu de anya mo aka de akire the electoral commission no na mo akora no mo ntumi anye sa adwuma no because mo kɔ hɔ no na mo kita ma entokwa na mo paako maame ayeso wanko school kura nim say electoral commission ma omo sa akwanya no e ma no take advantage of that eye de o say nye e ma ne hu say de ekoso bia no eye kre jiminti atotora sem ne ntokwasem nti ye twere din no mo nhu na maye yese mo si nipa 20,000 mo kan kire won yi si na to ho no mo mfa nkire no onyi nkire mo de mo sa hye mo da miri fam o mo wie na me de me kan ye Ghana ni na osikani ose anti akua no nonsense at all busa fo mo mfa nkire wow manim gwase na eba no maami we yese wanko school da kura no at process na se ahu se bibi ha na where he has to go she has to go mo amoso ye doctors accountant managers ties akese na mobo you were not able to do what you're supposed to do mo mfa evidence so mera energy na ho no momento aso
ana mo kwa ye straight I say, Kukum, no Macotutu, and no Nanche. Yes, I'm Kakos. What's our country that they have gone before? I mean, before the war about Swati, someone Casa. No more South country trouble, that didn't put with a whole body. What's our silver back, Ashwa, one Marco to cross was the guy, to try Nipa, a dear Amoye, or my yes, what way, or my o me nya so ya papa nya factory aba abaya ya batwi e ya fine e fi so ba ye bi akama boni bi aba aya ti na wo sa mo kura na ni mo be nya chi no e be nya chi no mo ni bi asaka
don't go please I would like to just
translate what look at the senses that he's putting into the minds of these NDC people. Maybe NDC niya
let me say it seems like
Semi NDC niya enkane mesu. Enkane mesu. Jimmy Montehi ase ena yedie na bukachi ena yedie dede na yedie ye be kontokwa na bra wo be wodi why are you not serious? Ye kwa election e crucial. Ye kwa election sabre we mu the nearby countries problems say ko ha manfo ntokwane na asefo Cote d'Ivoire akura it is more probably there will be a war. Now mo de Jimina, a peaceful country like this, you cannot compare yourself to the law. Now, to trust them, any Jimmy Sam and one I'm some of them by no brabum. Yakoka, no one causes a offended day, or should be panum so Mama country Ghana for some Mahama when with what vision? Dear Ghana for better about Mahama. Dear Namahama country Ghana for. Eto asuma ena menosuma Ghana ni because kwa kwose ne bre akoto abama mahama. Tell me. Ena ye mo amaya nwe ne abana ti besi ena resource bi ebeba no senye in the favor of John Mahama o man ne besey. No man say ya esema MPP fo nko. O man no ntokwasim na ye kumkum ye ho a MPP fo nko na ebekum ho. Sentokwasi Ghana ne na aluprentumi ntu aluprentumi nsi Ghana mainum na asojafo na mfa rebels na mfa anti MPP fo nko na ebeku won MPP fo nko a na ebeku won mo de NDC fo ba mu nsu anyansa ewo amanyo mu mo de mama mfa nimde enka amanyo adwuma no ho. Now, say you came from a revolution, why into the Jimina in 21st century, still like Jimina and Amu. It do what and Amubehu. And there be a maca. Me say, Meji, enemy nibi, why and who. Remember, say, me J, any me nibi, why na ne ho edre. Na me say bisa say, why na ye the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, where NDC is losing a lot of sense and they are not aware of what is happening in the country. The police and the military, all the security agencies, or they are enjoying ya two of more ketrium, ya more than papa team, ya sisi police station for frama, ya sisi baraka hodo ama, ya toto cars ya ma motos, patrol cars and why. Video cameras across board. They know how you used to rule when you were in power. They know the salaries that they were receiving. Abraham power. So do you think they will retrograde? They will go back for the small money that you were giving them? And every police station in Ghana, there is a police car there. Every police station, no matter wherever the police station is. And the police for no, soldier for no, any custom for no, they are enjoying a Akufo-Addo Bawumia government. And they say, yes, be a to aba, and a Ghana for a deciding really said they don't want MPP in the parliament in the presidency again. Na sabio me pe tumie di ena moye edabe pe tumie dia. I want to assure you that the military and the police will not forgive you. So Janine Bekai. Also, the drew 7 for no na to abana. Would the wide say, oh, ballot box no. Now be who the beto. Because I buy the buy, or where one, he's giving them the Acadia. So they know what it means to keep that government. If only the citizens vote for the person. So I'm also going to trust them never buy. Yeah, trem. Jimmy Saha. Adi Braze ni mwakwaba. Muma yanko dem konko tie. Andi sipanyin so pagya ni muso obekasa. I just want you to listen to the first words. Enochi na tie. Moment tie we answer. JFK eko hobby. And I say, oh question. Ebisa NDC for. Moment tie. Ye we are. Na yabo enyanoa NDC ni no edebaye. Umenko yaba ebeto aso. Manko babia, but more than na subscribe to this channel. Kennedy a Japan Junior on Facebook and RAZ Media GH on Facebook. Yanko na yanko kotie yaba yabeto aso.
Created on this platform. As stakeholders in this year's elections, carrying from what APC presidential candidate said, it bestows on us, irrespective of our political device, to make sure that the peaceful country that we are enjoying remains same after December 7th. But not long ago, certain people were asked to hit the street to demonstrate against the Electoral Commission based on what they perceive to be discrepancies and an attempt to rig the election for the New Patriotic Party. Upon several calls from key stakeholders that if NDC indeed have legitimate concerns to raise, we even asked them to do a press conference, invite all of us, walk us through all the allegations that they are talking about. Today, as we speak, the NDC is yet to give those so-called allegations and discrepancies to the Electoral Commission. Let it be on record. And for me, I challenge them that all those allegations that they are making and how the Electoral Commission will be able to address the issue, they don't have any further allegations. If indeed they do have it, they should bring it forth for us to interrogate it and see whether the Electoral Commission has addressed it or not. It's not a question about having a leaking roof and mopping your floor. It's about the data, what you presented to the Electoral Commission. The whole people of Ghana want to see it. And that is the comment APC made. That even the request for forensic audit is needless at this point. Because we are yet to see those allegations that you are talking about. And the Electoral Commission has said that they are going to furnish us with the cleanup that they have done. So, Madam Chair, we also want to know from you when we can have the revised exercise that you have done, so that we can also have another look. It is after all that if there is a need for us to convey again, then the issues that you are talking about, we can even think about or even consider. But at this point, we are asking you, NDC, challenge the presentation by the Electoral Commission and let all of us know. We are asking you, based on 1, 2, 3 names, we are talking about 200,000, we are talking about 300,000, we are talking about 15,000. We want to see those names. If indeed you have it, present for us on this forum for us to see, rather than just doing propaganda with it. Thank you very much.
Abushia Samate. Ho. Wahu yese enipa de entokwa funu wa na ato ne akeka. Onwanim guase. Mako EC office. Musimu wo problems. EC am making home available. Bring your evidence and let's try find a way to fix it. Moti ho ena moto to paiso. Ena mas wa we na make say the NDC supporters mu problem. Ya mama kwa nam kromu ye dede se EC eye enema bi emfata na nse. Have you seen that your people were not able to give any evidence to support what they were claiming? Ye mu tse ye mu 2020 na aka akra. Asofo nkwasiafo no so ba bonten ba keka de omope. NDC awene ena yiwiamo ena mumpi abonten ena munkoye dede. Mo so mo beko. Yes, say Sunday be da e sha ase Saturday awia. Na we ya ekoso yi e kire se Sunday be da ni. Anim gwase enko a the NDC is not able to even take control of his own vote. Now the main opposition party want to me make enough effort to count how many votes you had during an election. How can you be credible? And a JF Kakano, Monfa evidence and emra. Monfan to be any na ye bi na ye hu say no correct that 20,000 300,000 vote to accept na Monkano. Monfa mra na ye hwe na obi angin tum na Ghana fo nyina hu say MPP any EC. Omu edi nsamone atiamo. Ana we yeso woju wakrantie ni bia. So muju wakrantie issue no ebi eni ana. We die yentro meni ade bia ka fa ho so muju wakrantie style no ebi eni ana. People's evidence we kita mu die say the court a ye besere yen ntimi chechichu kacha me ntumi court mamo 2020 asem no asedu katia eye no bia na NDC for eye ewo EC office ho ana. So muju akrante ye ntumi nya ho hwe because there is no evidence base. Nanka ehefa ena obetimi prove yourself right rather than the office of the EC in the presence of TV, in presence of all the other political party representatives. And you want to go back to make allegations strong. And you want to go back to make evidence and your value. And so NDC said there be your mom farmer. Listen to what the NDC man said to the EC.
Thank you very much.
No, sorry.
My greetings to Madam Chair.
I think this one.
Things that respectfully, I think she has to withdraw that. And I think on behalf of the Electoral Commission, I think some of those words, I think didn't sound well. Thank you very much. Now we go to
Entebushan for NDC for there. Omo hayadwene kwa wo. Omo eden hayadwene kwa. There is nothing that they can. Oh, are they? We do it, well, in any case, nanka me hwe ya eneni muntie asem papa we so kai. Okay. Mami we mfro na mfa we mra. Na ye hwe. Muntie asem a NDC wura no. Okoka ne wo ho. Abra omo se yawie omo a ya ma omo akwanya se sebio nko omo mra na omo meka krono a ye de abo omo. Ba bia ye bo omo krono ye nka na o TV so na nka Ghana fo nyina enhu bi no. Nsem wei nsem fun wei ena NDC omane boama ekoka.
Kofi Omane Boama.
Aha ye ni dada. Udi nkura kire so Kofi Boama. Tie.
I think that the ground rule must be modified. Obviously, no other political party was seen during the PowerPoint presentation being responded to. So it is obvious we have done a good job, and that is why today you are all here to help deepen our democracy. This said, very obviously, 1 to 4 minutes for all other political parties will certainly not be enough for the NDC. Thank you. When your roof is leaking, you can decide to mop, keep mopping, and keep mopping. Or you can decide to fix the leakage and mop. What we see here is mopping and mopping and mopping.
Well, Abrayis no, I verify BBR. Now, one more who said there is no mistake in the system. No, the NDC man is telling you, say, now NDC for that be a more casano mubube. Now, okay, can send binom say, would die a you know, other say, ube kura silly, ube kura nchense no, and I say, ube trahona de be or people and so form. Into projection, easy ni yechire wana all the political parties say be biya fine no to the NDC no is not solving the problem. Yentie the person chire mentie.
Fixing the leakage is missing. And this is at the heart of our altruistic demand for a forensic audit.
What?
This forensic audit is not just about the register. When you have fixed the register, and I will demonstrate to you how, as a result of our revelations, some aftermath fixing is providing a semblance of we are fixing it.
Well, most more trouble, more problem. Your friend was a more family problem, number and I hear problem. Listen to what this man is saying. Huh? Tiasema man weyeka. Most money is in the on his stance. Where we are more, was this a vote or goom, where trebia goom. For evidence, but as I said, there was a problem, you can decide either to mob or to seal. What sense does it make? Come on, man. Say something as a man.
When you fix it, and we all look at the hard copies, and we are all giving the PVR, the soft copies. In November, if the very criminals that got us here are still there, engaged in illegal transfers, we will come back to square one. And that time, it will be too close to the December 7 elections. This is why we are saying we need to adopt a dichotomous approach. Look at the register, fix the issues in there, and also audit the very IT systems that allowed these anomalies to occur. We have heard, and Madam Chair spoke about the fact that we certainly do not require external assistance. I've also heard some EC officials question the legality. We have CI 91 as amended by CI 126. We also have CI 127. Okay? A suggestion is being made that on December 7, we are likely to see missing voters list at the polling stations. Is that not the case? Is that not what we've been told here? About 1,551 voters are likely to be captured on a list that will be called missing voters list. Is that not it? I'm here to identify which of these laws has missing voters list. But you see, it's a reasonable remedy for the problem that we are dealing with. And so when you have to go beyond these in a way that it will not hurt but help our democratic process, you need to give it greater consideration. I come also to the point of adjudication, and we saw some very huge figures in the presentation. Are these figures emanating from the very adjudication meetings that NDC participated in? Because to the best of our knowledge, the meetings that we participated in, we did not treat these figures in tens of thousands, about 20-something thousand. So once again, it will be important for a forensic audit to identify where these over 20,000 figures are coming from. Because the report that we have does not support that.
Now more NDC for a monko meeting. Yeah, call ipac meeting. I'm say monko. So do you want the EC job to be stopped and wait for you when you decide to come and listen? Well, now I melako can or see NDC for no. What they open every or more, very easy. More hona more ye paperwork, more ye intellectual work no. More being general on team. Hey, or team abo na was sorry. About tackle na was sorry no far bar no coho. Obeba no why de open. Moment meeting and them transem to adwene how we gonna do it. Mo se mama. O buy na ye juma we obe kan kire say ye hu kwa ya mo fa so ye. So I need forensic audit. Ye nkofa Russia for. Mo mfa omonsa meshe Ghanaian register a voter register database. And this is for mun chance na munye serious na ya bremo. Ghana no enyamo de. Ena akua don koka ye no. Ghana enyamo de a. Sabodu se mato Ghana moboa. O man enyamo de. Enti munya nsem keka ne nsem fone ajimisem na mabobo tai. Before then can say we should be our botaya. I just think I rasta for yani nipa basabasa. I Mabo rasta we nipa basabasa. We should be our botaya or you're very powerful and intellectual. But the NDC keep on making me understand. Say you are bodam for near Jimmy for botai. Yes. And Krofu mame convince say you can meet somebody our botaya. Sabi I didn't know that team no. Bra meeting, ose oma. Waba, na ya juma kodru ba bia, ose mo ye na mini ho. Enti yankofa external person. Manim fan nsa meshe Ghana voter register. Hey, Mr. Omane Boama. Now, sana wadwene tie. Nti taya wabo nyina sana adwene eye adwuma. O level of thinking enie. And this party more problem.
The issue of proxy. We are being told proxy 2,167. Great. But we also know people successfully filed for proxy without going through biometrics. As we speak, which of these 2,167 people went through biometrics and which of them did not go through biometrics? It is going to take maybe a follow-up question. EC may tell us maybe 1,000, maybe 900. How do we verify that? This is a matter that we have raised at IPAC before. For those of you who were at IPAC, this proxy and some people not going through biometrics, we've raised it at IPAC before. Again, we come to the issue of Pusiga. Just like COVID-19, when some people were trying to call it a certain country's disease.
Wow.
Perhaps we should not be calling those criminal transfers Pusiga transfers. And it will take a forensic audit of the EC's IT system to know where those transfers took place. And because I do not have the answers on this Pusiga matter, I want to ask some few questions. One, the login credentials given to your district directors, the passwords, can they modify it so that it will become unique to them? Example, if you are given a bank card, your bank will give you an initial password, and because they don't want anybody to have access to your password, will give you the opportunity for you to change that password of your bank card. In the case that we are dealing with, the district officers, the passwords that they are giving or the login credentials that they are giving, are they said that other people can have access to them? And so when you have said criminal transfers taking place, the only way out is to check the digital footprints of such transfers instead of just looking at the geographic location where the transfers ended and say that that is where it took place, so that officer or officers are the people who are culpable.
Yes, as I said, yeah, Evans, Omane Boama has demonstrated that he will not be able to collect the results. I bet you. Bro, that is it. These guys will not be able to collect the elections results. Yeah, they cannot. Say the NDC is jumping from doing campaign to teach the EC what it should do. Say password EC operators, workers, or more access to the system no. And then a problem. Hey, NDC munye serious. Me se mon kona mon koye campaign no to say the doctor ye no. Eno mom and a beboamo and what timmy these elections. Some one year campaign, I must more than some phone say I never qua. Moberia rebiem. Abusia, my beautiful license at him. Utumi fre. Na watch the quadrant. Utimi fre na watch the quadrant. Bomodre say over subscribe to RAZ Media GH. We were SKB TV. Na Chiakwan ewo Facebook and YouTube. Phobia Member TV and so ewo Facebook. But abusia Facebook and YouTube. Mesra seba modra na subscribe to the channel before you go away. Na bibianye kama. Ye doso na yehwe. Ye nyina ye subscribe the channel will grow within a shorter possible time. Ye Evans abala no so. Evans. Hello. Evans.
Yes, sir. Good evening, bro.
Good evening to you, senior.
Yanko
Ponado may have be able to answer.
Me monitor to na me shifting call SKB also.
You what?
Unia what about my yama anyama maniaji. Na that me o manebo ama o rusu wa ke kansi munu.
Yeah.
And this for automatically no when him say election no be. Ombe lusu but omo fani any means bi ase ani gwasera ebe ba no menye bibia ka fa ho.
Okay.
Na no nya na Ghana for hwe.
David.
Na oka asem bi me de pa se NDC for na omo so da omo prichi Kenya besi Ghana ne normal no. Eno ameka asase we ba besen kan bi em. Man NDC ko fa show mutiri se basabasi Ghana omo no be for omo ho di. Because me say me tell you unuya me want this ni bi ase basabasi Ghana ma target no.
Yeah, echo.
Sa na this ni bi so basabasi a ozo bi a target no. Di man this ni bi amfa ne share team. Especially me and basabasi Ghana obi a me ma target no ya ohuja to abra kwa. Do ya me target. And this ni say what you na say what you say bi basabasi wo Ghana. Say na wo fi say wo be target obi no obi so target obi.
Yeah, of course.
It you know omo fa no show mutim. Now, ever since NDC co-opposition, brother, since 2017, now, Obufuria Kunya Wesuno, ada di prefer me hu say say o my Ghana ni ho no na say politics ni ho a NDC party no all from the top to down they are all useless.
I see.
They are all useless to the sense say omo bibia say this aban papa wan say no madidi.
Yes.
Omo party papa wan say no madidi. Max na aban mu for 27 years. Abrabant masesa. Yes, I'm a ba bedi no. We are say that ben pan what is NDC supporter be and now even obi also we see sympathizer for NDC, especially professors. Any lecturers are almost support to NDC. Obi aba bontina be ka say ye pese Ghana ye say ebia America.
Da bi omo nka bi da.
Ye pese Ghana ye say ebia Britain.
Omo nka bi
Ye
da.
pese Ghana ye ebia say Italy.
Omo nka bi da.
Countries na papa bia no NDC ni ntimi mpret. Omo mpa ye say Ghana ye say country no. But they rather think say hey Ghana be say Somalia. Hey, Ghana be say Burkina. Negative places basa Lebanon. You can see these people are very, 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 very immature in politics.
Exactly.
Democracy na can NDC is not a position party we hear more Ghana because they lack ideas to support this government.
Yeah.
Opposition party by force you are there to put the government on his toes because opposition say oversight of the government in power because one and normal being ya utram ojina mati mamufono nti ekobasa section bi abana otiso no nya normal ya na se mo pese mo ba ti mamufono be say ampa mo opposition go mo mati mo ma aba mo put the government on his toes so be normal right. But NDC for empire boy nyina say Mahama na mo nyina obenya kwa nkanga na collapse na wo Mahama mi bisa question o. Emra na wi ase basa bia ni hokora bo wanti ma mu Ghana. Na NDC for no kasa ya na ho ya mesere. Sa atem na Mahama nya ma power no. MPP ma power no na dollar ye sen. E na no me nua Felix ye o ye justice to the other you farm manage. Sa atem kokoko ni no je 450 Ghana cedi no. Na to cement bag 10. And then the same cocoa and no one bag or to bag 33. Into the just on cotu 33 bags no me for 10 bags nana.
Value for money. You find a value for money.
And this is what demonstration akwa we now say okay can say we want to make collective resource. But also they want to make collective that. The problem you say o ma ko nya Russia for be say Russia for say community nya system no your data system na community fa kwa bisunaka o mo me hajake electoral process no but also they are possible. It is they are fighting a lost battery. Instead so mbeko grounds akoka o masem no Mahama ko bu ko do say asofo mo mpa ye mara asofo na na no di o matem na no ye yo na anya bia Mahama no ye hwan say ko bu ko do say omodi cushions to one masala bu ko do bi amafo bu ko do anwem afo say we serious say who person nyame shira wa o say yemfa mattress meto na fa onanko siso. This man is a foolish man. He is a very foolish man. One thing oya na say you animu we go dey you animu bible mpa ya bo mpa ya ma amansa nyina say omuhu we ye mpa
na say
na 419 say the mpa no me dire ono say nyame ayu so mpa dem say ono dey na bra bo dey ye to aba we na doctor ba omi awia aforo kwa fa beku no ye beku to the sense say ya masa 419 asofo bi ebi na ya kene na ne kwa kotum no ayi love no
Pastor Love ya chino.
The clean up free system no na Ghana hoda ho.
Pastor Love ya chino.
Ya jeli ne for years. Won't you want?
Da bi nyanti.
Ya jeli no. O dey story no bi am from back door ma cheche mu. O bra dey ko Ghana web go buy the houses here go bi am from kan wase. Ya jeli ne ya me no ka say.
Wow, nice. Yen chichi ankwasiafo no bi ngum na man no munye free.
Na me ka kire say ba omia ye say bi o ye footballer na say bi ye top players ya. Say ye top players ko teams mu na. The best country in the world, America, normally Britain, compared to me.
Of course.
So, because I've been a woman team no, I've been a woman team no. One thinking like Mahama no more. One thinking like a Dongo no more.
Advance.
One thinking like set people because say your problem na be di minus say you bia Ghana ho. You 32 million. And then our professor Yamfa man ko boma kwa donko because kwa donko dey fees ever say one school da. Na nko fa fie nyansa mebu man.
Yeah.
Na Mahama de school nyansa abo. Fie nyansa so abo. NDC for supporters kasa. And na we prako, we aponche. Na wo kura we kana ma kura bonu se bio. E kana ma so obi na mo. Na wo de you proud yourself as a dog eater.
Yeah. E you be achiwa de.
But no how do na do so ya de pa we nko de. Me man top sam. What I say no we nimba umia. enti ya chasa wo kwa po ayi wo ade say adongo no wa gu ho ani ma se e wo sere mo na woni say sa nkrofo no nyina no omo mpese mahama ben woni o
dabi they know what they are doing
we are this for campaign omo ya omo pese mahama lusu massively because nsem omo kan yen sema e ma ndc for na kwampo muninya dodo kakra na mo muninya sam e sa hye omo gbofo so mbeto abana tia mahama because others le so asem no ntikra moni ono jinkra mosumdi na ugu ono an church follow member eni so se kra mo fo so ho mo sa no omo ya nipa se o ka nipa na wadwe be se bia waka na fa ho adi but e ya omo ya se ugu ono ne sum eni mas a omo hu ba omia so as their role model who say ever since ayi akwa sempa nyini ya e se friend fifi kwa te o se wa ko se mo ko ka se ba omia ya disgrace to the nobles no who say through what ka sabi
wa kana no ya kana no atum we sua nya nsa
because ye ko jira ba bi ko ka samsa because ba omia we fifi kwa to wo fi a nka me so on okoto to kwa bet pan to ko be ka se masa ma mpa to
ma be mo awo
you don't take politics now when you say oh because I'm the mo trademark you can kwasa sem fa ho ye ni na tem na Ghana for na wo se bi wo di ba omia tem na no the chop money bebre me ana. And these people don't have message, and Mahama himself don't know that he don't have message. And Ghana no, omo Pilichibia, Habese Kenya, Habese Senegal, Habese ha. No, Ghana will not be like Kenya, and Ghana will not be like Lebanon. Ghana will not be like Sri Lanka. Ghana will remain Ghana, and anybody, any idiot, who will misbehave on the day of election, they are going to shoot them like the way they shoot them in Techumai. Now, when about where I got wrong, na mwanzo mbeundodo na so every party amwawom enti sa oya boa obekwa kogimi ho amya botu ama Mahama na yene na akotna nkan yakodi omusika enti sa oya disi nya abrante abaya na sa obetna ho ma fifi kwatenom a wo muni mase. These people have demonstrated say wo hiani na odi omachi a wo sem prapra no they don't have anything in their head for you. Na so obekwa kodi omachi a ye be bo otu hono na fe wu a yeso atana se didi na ba umya ba be president.
Thank you very much for your submission. Great. Mia. Medase. Abusiam for Yemia Evans and I attain and canon or the Nadia Abitrum. Monka was a lion, ya beat them, utumi fre, now so watch the wadring, kama. Yeah, you can also call and tell us your mind. Sister Diana Afre, Mammy Freno. Na meanwhile no mma yentie akuadonko nsema o ka kire ndc fo ene mani age saa what is akuadonko
mame ene papa no penifo amashia me danya me ase se me be ye nyina ye mame me ba no so me mame no fi so ye nyina he na se me danya me ase se obetna konyenso esu fidi amanfo sumo no and this is for the papa. Now, so over the court, blah, over trade, and the court. That's one when you guys say, Cow. Me, yes, I bet trade. Me, I'm a I make a say. Easy can say, will be a friend nipper. I met now a table, no, baby, I trade, will be a friend nipper. Now, you say, the veteran will be anti me and can once. Maybe the nipper coy. Baby, I was with the nipper coy. Ni na actually ya trade ni kama what the book ya the challenge na kan ho the pay kan ho to obi a wonya efie no watwe ya ntwere obi a wonya gana ni ya ntwere ada na mo ha ni pesa wonu se nya me de ne bae nya ko fa de ne bae wo ye dai mo boa be bompa ya se nya ko fa san tanachi kwan bia so wonyi na finti wo ye oba sonko wo ye nipa sonko me boa baso pro ha yi ni penny for no penny wo bo ma baso ada na wo tete sa me ya me kan tintin ya he wo se ni pa duonu wa sai ya ye wu wo ade ni mo ye sa be he e mo boa ada na wo twa ntura sa wo se wo tsa ba bia ya ade no ada na wo tsa sa ada mo kwa ye twa diri ha sai kukuom na makotwetwo ano na nchen. Yes, I'm not Kakos. That's how I treat that. I'm going before. I'm before the war about Swati. Someone Casa. No more so I treat you about Daddy and Po, but I hope Bodechi. What's else you have back? Ashwa, one Marco to cross or Sikai, to Tranipa. A dear Amoye, or my yes, what a way. One man, Papa, Papa, I bet I have a tree. I have fine if you saw by a come up. But if you are, I had to know, sir.
Abusianfo yɛbie lies na to mutumi frɛ na wakyerɛ wadwen your sister Diana Pia me frɛ wo betam sɛ me frɛ wo a emma I don't know so obetumi a wankasa frɛ me frɛ wo a emma to obetumi afrɛ me na mafa call na think say I don't know if it is your line but me frɛ wo a emma yeah abusia sa enetie there is no space for fooling. It was NDC for so modie. The omobeya na omo ye dia ene abano omo awie.
I don't know.
It is possible. It is because it is
akuya don kwa kan asem ni nyina nyame nhira no.
Pepe.
Mami people free ho a ho. Ya do beba wate. NDC for beba power party. Akuya don kwa beba power.
Are better?
Or you're better, 100% better than NDC.
Yeah.
More pure. I mean, what kind of something is what kind in
Pepe, when you're
oh my, so what something in what we oh my, one more bronze. I mean, so say, NDC need PS or park from four in San Hochano.
Yeah.
Sanya ma omu ye na omu na aye and ye babon tena beka. Na se nipa nya ekoka omu se ye na beka nso ni omu na aye. Oma dwen se mama sole o te Russia no. Wa konya Russia for ayifo. Na omu aba na omu aba hake eyi no. Nti ye ba wo bekwa akoya omu de report no beko no.
Yeah.
Esa se put no na so no na omu de higher number no ama NDC.
Exactly.
Chance.
Absolutely.
Chance because Ghana.
Yeah.
Na womu nyansa na womu yintin enu 7 December no na womu nkwasi sabi mekasa na womu aye tita sam ne fagum
No.
because it will happen.
Yes, it should happen.
That's right. Nti saa ne besi na womu so mfa so bo mu obia ye ba police fo aba so sade na anu yo womu susu ye no womu ma ne ka womu tinimu a ene womu achechim sankrofo a ya chi womu gu mu nyina esi ye je wo Pia, say 2 years, so 5 years, so 6 years, and still chichadi maubia. No mufia, next person, so unquanko yet, the omu yen be so muja or more. The same thing for frost to the ye.
Yeah.
And Tien in a bishop phobia, Namish near my
Medasi baby, I last one. You make us a breaking the 8 yeah. Make us it is possible. Now I just breaking the 8. Come on. It is possible.
In breaking the 8.
For sure, inshallah.
Inshallah. You're going to break the 8.
For
okay?
Sure. For sure. Thank you.
Okay. God bless you, dear. Bye.
I was young for mommy, sister Diana Apia, and I attain in Canada. It is possible now I just saw mommy breaking the 8. I was young. I can nipa 9 4 people. Number drew 9,000 subscribers. Mesre wa say, but moderna subscriber. I can nipa 9 pe. Muma yemreki 9,000 and snebe krusu video ya krusu. Inti mesre wa o hemi bia. But moderna na on subscriber ya subscriber na yenuru 9,000. I can nipa 4 pe. Just 4 people and we hit 9,000. Enti mama yemreki 9,000 no answer be free haya yako. Mo yene mo na mo subscribe. Just a button. Click the button and we will hit 9,000 subscribers. Yeah, me that one say. Minim se mo tie ma asem timo be ya ma. Abusia phone lines no ye da so a abie atum. Sister Diana edene de aba wa hire ye mu akuadon kwa kanyansa asem no ken ne to aso mo so de NDC for mpanfo no ma bobo tie no ka. Even so abechirem say according to what they are doing it be like say they cannot even collect their own resource. Osikani so ache say anti akua donko no nonsense at all. Ntiabusia for the economy but madra na friend achire wadwen na untime French na wadwen kura na mesra say subscribe aka nipa 4 pe na yaduru 9,000 momoame na yenuru 9,000 na ebetumi akrusu game na yakrusu ene yabo adwuma nepa videos no ya ye ni ye ya organizing ye. So what you can do to help me is just to help me build the community. Yen konko tie hu eni suro a beto NDC for so and I'm Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumiaso. Utumi frɛ na wachire wadwen. Yeah.
PS person in this world, if the MPP chooses Bawumia as their next flag bearer. Why might be mother Yemra May? In your campaign.
A few moments later.
This election is going to be one of the most difficult elections for us. So nobody should take things for granted. This is going to be the biggest fight of our lives. Why do I say so? The last election, we fought against Akufo-Addo, who is not from anywhere near here. Look at the margin by which we beat him in the north. This time we are facing Bawumia, who is our neighbor. So the fight that we put up in the last election, this election, we need to put up double of the fight that we put up in the last election. So nobody should take this for granted.
Abusia Samate, ehu ato NDC for eso. In fact, campaign no ato nsum. Listen to the campaign that the NDC doing. Abusia aka enipa mienu na yadru 9,000. Muma yen complete.
Most of you in the Zomo community, they will come and tell you that Dr. Bawumia is a Muslim. Today, those of you who are close to Dr. Bawumia, I want you to go and tell him. He started by drinking wine and we forgave him. He progressed to drink whiskey and started dancing off it and walking carelessly. Now, he has decided to be chewing pork. Tell him that the people of Bolga have asked me to come and tell him, led by our leader who is the Dog Eaters Association of Ghana and International Requirement Bank, that if he makes a mistake and he joins in the eating of dogs, we will beat him in Bolga. Do you know what I said? He should stop at the pork. If he decides to now join us to eat the dog meat, he should come to Bolga. We'll meet him there. Honorable Muhammad.
Ayezu, Ayeza, Nkwasi Asemunkoa. Holy Abusianfo, we have hit 9,000 subscribers. I'm very grateful to you all. Life, you hit 9,000 subscribers. I demanded a favor from you, and you have done it for me. Yeah. You patronize RAZ Media. A pure and only for the good things and good being of Ghana and Ghanaians. And the bremo. Abuja for your transiache. Mati and 7 my body in a chiremo. Medemo ebesiha. Now, as you all know, before I go, no, but we may have a message to all NDC people. Eti mwame fanchi akesema yi sister Diana pia ofrey. Ivan Sankama nso frey. Adi Brezi enso mechia Collins Frimpong mechia Oskani Kwajo, Mechiao, you I want to say. Jaru Kwaku apio sisera ras, bonasera ate, tutto bene qua. Sansuna Samaila Kabora, or say near it, yeah, I've done it right. Sansuna, your sister Norida Nyako, Mame Mechiao, Evans Mechiao, Yao Clement Mechiao, Franklin Teofrepon Mechiao, so Frank Ado Mechiao, Jasi Sami Mechiao. Thank you very much. Thanks to your love, I'm able to hit 9,000 subscribers now. Maybe some my yamame. Now, before I go, no, on a more serious note, this question always remain. Yeah, you are man for Muhammad like a comment. Into a mentia also. Ajimai Ike, Augustine Ofori. Yeah, Emmanuel Amuakun, Nelson Target upon Biden. Hey, I would have didn't know to be who. Abusia, Medabunya said, "No, but I made the Ubesia." Can you say, "Now your life, our YouTube, and I sounds our life, our Facebook." Kennedy Japan Junior on Facebook. Ajuman Yamen Kwana me in Shaba Neke. Medase. Thank you also for being here. Franklin Teofrempong. Thank you also for wasting your time and being here. I mean, spending your time with me. Thank you very much. And God being willing, tomorrow we're going to meet for another wonderful and powerful editorial of election 2024. Keep on watching Canada Japan Junior on Facebook and RAZ Media on YouTube. Please, so Jumana me na. Me obi wi abinum so omo ye the same job. E be any SKB TV or YouTube or Bojuma pa ansi. Ye free hire ye nko ne ho. Or YouTube sanso or Facebook. And ye wi about ke Phobia Member TV. Ononso e wo Facebook, esanso e wo YouTube. Felix Apia Political Zone e wo Facebook, YouTube. And ye wi Sabato 1 TV e wo Facebook, esanso e wo YouTube. Mumeri omo echi akwa na support one na omo so omo show na enye krabehwe. Media midin any Mr. Original Mafo. Ubetumi afre me RAZ that is original RAZ that is money making machine. Midin ankasa any Mr. Mafo. Mede mo besi amakrabo. Video we see na wan timi kan bi ma. Salute.
Looking forward. I am looking forward to a debate with John Mahama on the economy, on the country, on the governance. But I'm afraid that he's running away from a debate. Isn't it? His people say he doesn't want to debate. But he doesn't want to debate because he knows I'll expose the emptiness of his policies. He says he has a 24-hour economy that he cannot explain. It's as empty as an empty barrel. He cannot explain it. None of his people can explain it. They say they will be exporting lions and elephants. But when we meet mano a mano, we can debate and the country will see where our policies lie. And that is where we should go. We should give the country an opportunity to listen to us. But if he chooses not to debate, I will continue to sell my policies to the people of Ghana, and you will take the decision.
I would like to just try and then.
Fidi aman for sumono. And this is for the papa. Nanso so over the court. Bra no be trade and the court. Nanso mo ni muguase ka omo. Ni nyina chiro. Ya say yes aba trade ni. Me am say we make say. Isi ka say. Obi afa nipa emetna table no. Ba bia ye trade ni obi afa nipa bra. Na ye hu say ye be trade no obi antimi anka ho asem. Me diminifa koi. Baby, I was me diminifa koi. Ni na chino ya trade ni kama. What the book ya, the challenge in our car home, the play car home. So be a when you if you don't watch it, and will be a when you're gonna need I don't know how to pass. When you say I'm going to buy, when I go to buy, we are day more. We are day more. But bumpires and young ones and talent. Come be also. When you nothing, where your bass from co, where your new pass from co, no boy basso, no boy basso, I isn't penny for no penny, what a bomber basso. I don't know what it is. Many a man can't into your head. What's it? Any part you do, you know what I say? Yeah, you will. At the end, more years, I be. A mobile. I don't know what you're trying to say. What's baby? I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know why. Straight. I say, Kukum, no more contribute. I know 9 Yes, I'm not. Kakos. That's how much I did for going before. I'm before the war about Swati. Someone Casa. No more so contribute about Daddy and Pope, but I hope Bodechi. What's that for back? One back to cross was a kind. To try the pa. A dear Amoye. Or my yes, but way. Or my warrior. Or my yasso. You papa and Fantiaba. I bet I have a tree. And you're fine if you saw by you. Come on. But if you are dying, I had to know, sir. Please, I would like to just